So it was all fun and games down in League 2 and League 1. But now we're in the Championship, guys. And how I'm looking at it right now, this is going to be possibly our toughest season yet. What's up, guys? Out here. Welcome back to the 4th season of the Nobz FC career mode. Now, from the beginning, I told you guys that this was always going to be one of the hardest things I was ever going to do, and I was going to make it as hard as I could on myself from start to finish. And that's not going to be changing here up in season 4. Like I've always said, I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm not just going to sign this player because he has the best potential. I'm not just going to sign that player because he has the best potential. I'm going to sign the right players. I'm going to sign the players that make sense for the side. And what's going down in this first episode? Number one, we need to deal with the academy players that I said last time that we're going to be flipping heads or tails. If heads, they're going to be sent to the free agents list and then randomized into another team in the English football system, because it's all fun and games to have those high potential players in the academy, but sometimes throughout the academies, the players sometimes do leave and go to other teams' academies. There's going to be the goal of the season that I'm going to be showing you. You guys can vote, and then we're going to see how much budget we're working with. There's going to be some players going to be sold, so I'm going to be trying to show you as much as I can in this season. Like I said, guys, I'd love to promote everybody, but right now, there's some players that are probably going to be sacrificed for profit. There's going to be some players that maybe have the best potential. It dropped because we promoted them. That's why, guys, we're going into this career mode, and I told you from the beginning it was going to be hard as it could possibly be. So Ofrata all the way down to Basile, and then the 3 players that we did promote because they were unsettled are going to be randomized. If heads, they're going to be joining another club, and then we're going to be left with the players that are going to be flipped tails. So there's some big players on this list with a ton of potential. But then if we take a look at maybe some of our players who are not 16 years old, yeah, the better potentials are on these players. So that's why I'm trying to make it exciting and interesting. Let's go with Ofrata first. If heads, he's going to be leaving. If it's going to be heads for Ofrata, and I was very excited about this. We're going to be keeping track of them, so maybe in the future we can actually buy them back. And you never know where he can end up going, and maybe we can cross paths with him. Nagy, let's flip again. If it's tails, he's going to... Oh my god, Nagy now. The Hungarian right midfielder, right winger, left winger is going to be leaving. Do we have another Hungarian in the side? We do have Oros, and he's a defender. So the first 2, one with some massive potential, one with some decent potential, are going to be joining another side. And honestly, that's okay with me, because like I said, we can always buy them back. The Indonesian Setiabudi, if it's tails, he's gonna stay off. Okay, so the Indonesian is gonna be staying. Setiabudi right now. Ofrata and Nagy leaving. Pedro Lins, I was probably gonna be using this guy for profit, but since he's still in the academy, let's flip again. It's going to be tails for Pedro Lin, so maybe some big profit on him. This one I'm terrified of, because look at him. Central defender, defensive midfielder, central midfielder, attacking midfielder. But if you take a look at him on the FIFA tracker, he does have like 95 potential. So like my heart's racing right now for Azme. Let's flip again, and it's gonna be tails. Mezaros, another Hungarian. It would suck, because I know you guys wanted me to scout Hungary, but like I said, we can always buy them back, and maybe there's no place for them in the side right now. Let's flip again. It's going to be heads. All right with, but it just really sucks. It's going to be tails for Kayadi Hafthorson. It's going to be heads, so he's going to be leaving. And finally, Basile, it's going to be heads. So Basile is going to be leaving. So yeah, the players who are not safe are Rutili, Rutare, and Krizanic, the Serbian striker. There's so many countries. I'm sorry. Rutili, let's go ahead and randomize it. It's going to be tails for Rutili, so he could stay here. We can actually loan him out, and that's what I think I'm going to be doing. Rutare, another Estonian. We have a lot of them because they brought us back some big players. Rutare is going to be leaving. And finally, the Serbian striker Krizanic is going to be Matteo, so he's going to be staying as well. So far, the only player leaving is Rutare. So as you can see, we have every single team in the English football system, just because I want to keep them inside of our leagues and see exactly where they're going to be going. So we're starting off with Rutare, and I don't know if you see a Teespring thing down there. Let's see where Rutare is going to be going. He's going to be going to MK Dons. Next up, we have Basile. Basile is going to be going to Oldham. Would be cool if Mezzaros and Nagy can actually go to like a big team. Let's see where Mezzaros is going. He's going to Nottingham Forest. Nagy is going to Cheltenham Town, so that might actually be big for them. Don't know where they currently sit, but maybe he can help them get promotion and then come back to haunt us one day. The Ghanaian striker Ofrata is going to Cardiff, and Hafthorson is going to be going to Plymouth. So good luck to all those guys. I'm sorry it had to be this way, but just too many players in the academy. But we saved some very good ones though. So now that that's all out of the way, we can finally continue on. Let's take a look at how the squad looks and see what players have come back from loan, what players are maybe out on the loan list. We might have 1 or 2 games, and also the new kits are going to be on display. You can see Al Sharani with the new goalkeeper kit. Let's actually go ahead and show you in the edit players tab. And I don't know if you see, the logo is now like finally fixed. Like, it's not dark anymore. I've got it fixed. And this is the home kit in all its glory, with the New Balance, with the Nobz FC logo, with the FOTMOB sponsored. There's a little design in the white if you guys would like to take a look at it in full, with the green numbering in the back. We have the Nobz FC official colors as a little tag on the back. On the collar that is different this season, it's like an actual collar with the championship and all that on the sides. And yeah, I think I did an okay job. I drew some inspiration with the white ankle tape. Yes, I saw your comment a million times, and it actually really does look nice. New Balance on the legs as well. That is the official home kit. The away kit, you guys are going to be seeing it maybe this episode, maybe next. Let's take a look at the goalkeeper kit. Right now, it's Al Sharani. We don't know how much money we're going to have with these sales and all that. We need to pay for the stadium by the end of this month. But there is the goalkeeper kit with the blacked out numbers, lettering. Also like a blacked out Nobz FC logo for the goalkeeper kit. It's all like a teal blue with the ankle tape as well. It's just like a design on the sock. So I hope you guys are actually excited about the new kits. And let's take a look at the squad right now. We have a couple of players who are down in contract, so we're going to need to use that money. I told you guys it's going to be hard from start to finish. I'm sorry, this is how I want to do my career modes. I'm not going to sign this player. We don't even know how much money we're going to have. We need to maybe sell on some players right now. If we take a look at the financials tab, we have some players who have a massive valuation, especially Tomohiro Nishimura now has potential to be special status. And there's also going to be a new captain on display. I'm going to tell you where our hometown is and what our derby is going to be. There's a lot to get through this season, and it's just the start. So yeah, who do I think is going to be definitely some good profit right now? Pedro Lin's 74 to 80 potential, but already 69 overall. We need the profit, guys. So let's promote him to the senior team. It's going to take a little bit out of our wages, but we're going to put him straight away on the transfer list. The Brazilian, he was saved from the coin flip. So let's take a look at his valuation. I honestly don't have any use for him, the Brazilian. And right now, his valuation is about like 2.6 million. So this can be some very good profit for us. Okay, this is one that I'm actually excited about. Lewis Glenn, 1.65 million. There's also Jerome Watson, 3.8 from Portland. This would solve a lot of our problems. It would give us a lot of profit, but there's no way I'm letting go of Jerome Watson right now unless he gives me a reason to. Lewis Glenn, 1.65 million. Let's actually go ahead and negotiate that with Kayserispor. I think they're in Turkey. Are you liking Lovgren with a beard? This team is making him grow out a massive beard. I think we could get a lot more than this, but right now we need the transfer budget. So let's try 1.95 million. What do you think about that? They're willing to pay 1.7. I think we could get just a little bit more than that. 1.8 for Lewis Glenn, the Scottish left midfielder. I had high hopes for him. That's a deal we'll meet the 1.8 million price you've set, and that's going to be some very good profit for us. We got Dylan Baker, loan with option to buy. I'm not sure about this. He's Welsh. he had some decent games, so let's just go with a 1-year loan for Dylan Baker. And Lewis Glenn has been loaned out, so 1.3 million has been added to our budget, and we're gonna have to pay quite a bit for the new stadium in this first season, but that's why we needed to get these guys in. We needed to get them sold on, and there's still a lot of time in the transfer window to actually do that. So Lewis Glenn has been sold for 1.3 million. There it is. Pedro Lins from Real Sociedad, 2.6 million. That's his valuation. I said he was going to be used for profit. That's exactly what's happening. Baker, 1-year loan. Sociedad, are they going to be mad if I actually say I want 3 million for him? And that's why I only gave us 3 million, because I knew we were gonna have to sell on some players. I could add a sell on clause and go for less, but let's just say 3 million. What would they say about that? We don't want to... Pedro Lins, I think we could have maybe got a little bit more, but to see it accepted right away, guys, I'm so happy about that. 3 million for Pedro Lins, Brazilian, 16 years old, Real Sociedad. We're going to keep tabs on these guys, or if anything, you guys can take a look at the FIFA tracker, but this is going to be some massive profit for us. Look at these offers for Nishimura, guys. 24 billion once again. Honestly, maybe in real life, this would be something accepted, but this guy is just so vital to the team. Now, 19 years old, been here since the beginning. Now with like 94 potential on him, I have to reject this, guys. And Pedro Lins has been sold for 3 million. Board have only allocated us 2.2 million, so let's see how much we have and then how much we have to pay before the first game of the season. It's going to be a big chunk of this, guys, but there's still maybe some players that need to get sold on before some other players can actually come into the club. Or who knows, guys, maybe the first season in Championship we need to work with what we have, and then maybe we'll have more transfers to make next season, see if we're still in the Championship. Automatic promotion, guys, I don't think it's going to be like that this season, and I hope you guys are okay with that, because I definitely am. Yeah, maybe this season it doesn't have to be a big name signing. It just needs to be somebody to help us out. That's why there's the FIFA tracker. You guys can check it out. Obviously, I'm going to be going for somebody with a real face, but this time I'm checking the free agents. I know there can be some gems actually signed from the free agents, and maybe somebody like Danny Rowe to really help us out. So we're going to have to pay for our stadium right now before the first game of the season. We're not playing at our home stadium. The only thing about our home stadium, the Bentley Arena, is that it still shows some Paderborn logos. I'm going to try to fix that up, but it's still a nice stadium. Millwall coming up in our first match of the season. Vicenen would like to play, but I actually do have him on the transfer list. And Millwall, a League One side, taking on a League One side of last season. So not a very big test to see where we are in the Championship. New Balance is actually helping us out by paying 25% of the stadium. It's going to be costing about 5 million per season for 3 years, and we're actually with New Balance for 3 years, so it actually works out well. I'm happy you guys chose those two things. So currently on 6.5 million, we're going to be needing to pay 3.75 million. So just to show you where we're at, we're actually just going to be going ahead and fixing up the budget before the game starts. Also, yeah, that's why I made the budgets the way I made them, because if we went with Adidas, yeah, they would have given us more money, but if we went with New Balance, we needed to sell some players, and that's why we had all those players in the academy. So right now we're sitting on 2.788 million with a wage about 1k. We still need to maybe give some new contracts, so maybe that's a new priority this season. So maybe the free agents list is where it's going to be at for us this season. So that's why there's a FIFA tracker. You guys need to help me out, and obviously real face is one of the biggest priorities on the player. Millwall, Nobz FC. Let's get it, guys. Because yeah, if we look at the team right now, Nishimura in the high 70s, Elliott in the high 70s, Allen still training as a defensive midfielder, Tunjov, like I said, still waiting for a face. We have Butcher and Williams. Maybe big spot to bolster would be right back striker for us. Remember, only 2 signings per season. Maybe once we get up the divisions, maybe it'll be more. But Jerome Watson growing nicely, so we have a good core to this team, and I'm very happy about that. So Cairns got himself a decent potential boost. We have Elliott, Nishimura, pretty much like our same lineup from last season, with Paul Kerr on the bench. Said, well, I want him to change to a defensive midfielder. I'd like him to. And on the bench, we're going to be, I know that there's Kaito Mori back, but I'm looking to maybe list him this season. Spaya is back, the center back from Kosovo. We have a lot of center backs, maybe looking even for a midfielder, but that's why I set it to 2 per season. And who is Nobz FC's new captain? Is it Ali Koike? It's not Roshan Williams. It's not Alex Allen. Guys, Tomohiro Nishimura is going to be the third captain in Nobz FC history. Yes, at such a young age, 19 years old, but still growing nicely. He's been a leader. He's had so many assists. He's actually growing in height. Yes, I did do the height increases of all the players, but Nishimura, new captain of Nobz FC. Let's get it, guys. Berglund on the bench. Let's see what he can do coming on. Let's see what happens in the first match coming up against Millwall. That's why it was also good for us that we actually did get promoted, because maybe Harvey Elliott wouldn't have wanted to stay. Maybe we could have made like a storyline where he didn't want to stay. So two teams that just got promoted playing each other in the first game of the season. I'd like to show you guys the new kits in full, the new away kit. And they're going to be going with their away kit. But look how gorgeous it looks with the goalkeeper kit as well. Nishimura with the captain's armband really has become one of the biggest players in this side. The gold lettering in the back, I just think it looks gorgeous, guys. I hope you guys are happy with the sponsor we went with, how the kits actually look. And Millwall with their green and white kits, us with our black, green, and gold kits. Let's go, guys. Let's try to get ourselves a big victory here. They have Scuffet on the bench. I don't know which one that is, but I hope you guys really do like the kits. There is Nishimura. Let's start this off, boys. Let's hope for a big start to the season. That I know it's going to be a tough one. But Millwall maybe might have ourselves a good game here, because we've bested them a couple of times down in League One. But it is a completely different ball game here, guys. Also, the goal of the season is going to be coming at the end of this video. So by next episode, we'll probably have like the votes secured as Al-Sharani. Don't know if his spot is secured as the #1 goalkeeper. And then as I say that, he throws it right to them. Maybe. Maybe just some new season jitters for Al-Sharani. A debut to remember, unless they're talking about him being captain. But that's definitely not what they're talking about. Nishimura, it's definitely not his debut. Don't know if his spot is secured, but then at the same time, he can still grow. He's still like one of the more experienced players on the team. As Ali Koike now getting in there. Can he spot Lance Cairns in the box? He's not going to, as he's running out of a bit of speed there. Now on the counter-attack, Tunjov trying to get the ball back and no foul. Bennett on the edge of the box, just inside now. Looking to maybe hit a shot. Leonard out wide. That should be onside. It is. Tunjov with a big block. It's going to go off for a Millwall corner. Starting off on the back foot, guys. Let's defend this properly and go up and score as Roman Scott with a big header away. Trying to step up his game this season. Nicely done, Alex Allen. Lance Cairns now. Just running into a player. Finds Nishimura. Hit it. First time, Tomohiro. Good save by Gabrielli. It was going to be closed down quick. And now Nishimura, new captain, looking to whip in. Almost got us the first opportunity. There's Matt Butcher. What a goal off the header. Matt Butcher gets us going in the championship. Butcher. All right. So maybe there was all this talk about maybe this, maybe that. That's a great header by the center back. Maybe I was saying we were playing him out of position. Maybe in the midfield would have been better, but he gets up, gets such a good header, and Gabrielli this time can't keep it out the back of the net. Matt Butcher, out of all players, going to be scoring our first goal in the championship. Look what it means to him and Olof Lovgren. And Matt Butcher with his first goal in the championship. 1-0 up. Good punch by Al-Sharani, who we don't know if he's still going to be the #1. Yes, striker would be great. Right back would be perfect. But who knows? Maybe a goalkeeper to keep us competitive. Look at the strength on Lance Cairns, man. We can't really use this. Oh, referee. We can't really use this as like a test to see if we actually belong here. Because Millwall is... They did finish first place. So maybe, but... They're not going to give us as hard of a time as the teams in the championship definitely will. Tunjov with a heavy touch. Romeo's there. Good passing by Millwall. Trying to select Ali Koike. Romeo, the cross is going to come in. Roshan Williams completely messes that up. Same thing with Roman Scott. Now Harvey Elliott going to need to go back. The pressure. Bennett. It's a good cross in. Ali's there. Nicely done by Roman Scott. Harvey Elliott looking to counter quickly. If Nishimura can find Lance Cairns, we'll see if he maybe deserves a spot here. And the return pass to Tomohiro Nishimura. Lovely by Cairns. Can he drop it back in for Cairns inside the box? Waits and then hits the shot with his weak foot. No. Harvey Elliott just offside. Been relatively quiet in here. Tunjov now going to look to send in the cross. Finds Nishimura. Cairns just on the edge of the box. Lovely by Lance Cairns. He's getting so involved today. He really is getting so involved. Nishimura getting to the header from Tunjov. I'm loving what I'm seeing. We're going to try to take this win as much as we can now, because I definitely know it's going to be a hard time in the championship. 1-0 up at halftime. That's a fantastic ball to Bennett. Lovely by Millwall. But we're all back, guys. Roman Scott now chasing that. It's like, that's what we're playing against in Millwall. Like, what is that? Next fixture is Nobz FC against Middleborough, and it shouldn't be saying Bedler Arena, it should be saying Nobz Park. It just doesn't say it when there's something like that. But yeah, it's going to be renamed to the Nobz Park once again, and then maybe if we get a new sponsor next season, it could be changed for sponsorship reasons, like last season with the Coast Motors Arena. Who knows? Maybe Coast Motors can actually come back. Al-Sharani now just trying to play out the back here. The back boys, Bovarson, Bennett. That's Roman Scott with an unbelievable challenge, but it's already starting. It's already starting with the penalties. Roman Scott, no way should that be a penalty. Referee staring him down, man. And Roman Scott gonna be giving away a penalty. I seriously thought I got the ball there. Apparently not, so that actually is a good call by the referee. And our first goal conceded. Is it going to be a penalty in the championship? As Al-Sharani, who's been so good on penalties, he misses the target. That happens so often with these lower league players. But he beat Al-Sharani. Oh, guys. Where's everybody gone? Roshan, get this as far away as you can. Alex Allen can't get to that one. Duncan and Goma already got a penalty. These guys, and Bodvarsson just wide of the target. Roman Scott. Again, Roman Scott. A lot of mistakes, man, Roman Scott. This time it is a yellow for the English fullback. That's why I said we're maybe looking for an experienced right back. Cross coming in. Michele Franco doing very well, and then just swings his foot at it. And he finds Jerome Watson. Good ball in. Bodvarsson. Get on him, boys. That's a great... Al-Sharani, why are you diving before the ball even gets there? And Millwall draw it level in the 88th minute, just as Hans Berglund is about to come on. Ball just splits through the defense. The game's all square, guys. Nothing we can do about that. A ball just gets in. I'm trying to control Franco. What a ball through everybody. Just ball watching. And Al-Sharani can do nothing about that one. Just, okay, you know what? He did dive at the right time. Just, what do you want to do? Ruben Duncan scoring. Hans Berglund coming on for Lance Cairns. Let's see what Berglund could do. Not that much time left, but hopefully he's learned a thing or two from Olof Lofgren, and he's just going to be hopefully a beast. He's not that big though, but he did get a height increase. Let's go, guys. Not that much time left. Not a good pass. 4 minutes added on. We can work with this. Roman Scott needs to be careful. Could have taken him off, but decided not to. Miguel and Elliott. Let's win this ball back, guys. Press. Let's press them. Make them make a mistake. That's Hans Berglund now with the touch. Finds Nishimura. Horrible touch by Tomohiro. Not that much time. I can't believe Nishimura got such a heavy touch there. Paul Kerr now needs to go. Tunjov. Lovely by Georgi. Gonna go back to Al-Sharani. Now get this forward, Al-Sharani, as far as you can. It's gonna be a draw in the first match of the season. Opening day against Millwall. Only pick up a draw. I'm scared about what's going to happen in the championship if we don't sell on a lot of players and bring some players into the team. But it's a 1-1 drop. 1 point on the first day of the season. That's maybe why our short list for goalkeepers is going up. So I've also added Darlow, McCarthy. Right back, we still have these players that were suggested to me. Marsh is maybe one of them. Maybe a loan, guys. Really, maybe a loan for one of these players would be good. Or like I said, we continue to look at the free agents list. That's why there is the FIFA tracker. I'm working on getting Williams a face. There are a couple of players on here. And like I said, sorry for maybe getting these guys out, but especially Hungary. I'm very sad because somebody actually asked me, and the only things that they produced they got sold on. But that's why I made it as realistic as possible, and we'll see what happens with that. Maybe I can scout it once again. And then there's still some midfielders on the short list. I've been constantly updating it with players you guys suggest me, and sometimes I might not see a couple of things, so hopefully you guys do understand that. There's so many things I need to do for this series, so I hope you guys actually do understand. Like, I really do. And if you don't, well, I'm sorry. But on the striker shortlist, there still are a couple of players. Troy Parrott has gone to Barcelona, was maybe looking for a loan for him. Brewster, probably way out of our price range. Che Adams is a guy I'm actually really looking at. Striker, now Wolfsburg. Maybe his contract is expiring soon, or he's not that expensive. And then we have a bunch of players on the shortlist. But continue to suggest me some players. I'm thinking with the 2 transfers we actually have to make this season, I'd go for maybe a striker, and if we really do need one, a right back, or maybe just try and pull back Baker from loan, get a goalkeeper, or I don't even know, guys. There's a bunch of things to do, but now only at 2.79 million transfer budget. We're still looking to get some guys out that are actually on the transfer list, and who knows, maybe we could take a look at the financial aspect and see if maybe somebody would be worth selling. I love Alex Allen, but maybe could be used for profit. And then we'll see exactly what happens. Tunjov is a guy I really do like, and I'm working on getting a real face for him. And he's been like at the heart of our midfield since the beginning. And then maybe, who knows, even guys like, well, these guys are out on loans. Zeroual still training as a defensive midfielder. We have a ton of center backs, so maybe one is gonna be sent out. Simonis, I know, has been great since the beginning, but 20 years old, 63. I can maybe try putting him on the transfer list, try developing some of these other guys. That's why I said I'm making it hard from start to finish. And this is gonna be how this first episode does. And not a lot of games, a lot of things to get through, but I hope you guys do appreciate that. Now let's go into the goal of the season, and there's going to be all the comments for you guys to vote, and then these guys are going to be getting a shooting upgrade. I'm not complaining, it's a foul. He finally gave it. That's straight to Georgi Tunjov. Tunjov, why not hit it? Why not? Oh! What a strike by Georgi Tunjov. What a goal by Georgi Tunjov. Nothing has gone right this entire episode, and that just makes everything better. Tunjov, why not hit it? Why not hit it? And hit it he does. Back of the net for Georgi Tunjov, and that is a great goal. Look at the curl on that one. Goalkeeper just out of reach. Lofgren would be proud of that one. Good ball. Puts a little bit too much on it though. As Kaito now, just on the edge, looking to use a bit of skill. Sending the cross. There's Nishimura. Gonna find Cairns. Gonna look to flick it up. Lovely by... oh my god. Lance... what a goal. Lance Cairns does it again. That was amazing. Inside the box. Takes a few touches. One. Flicks it up. Lovely. Puts it over himself. And Lance Cairns with another incredible goal. Scored that scorpion kick. Now scores this. Cairns in the box. Touches it down. Has the defender on him. One touch. Flicks it up once again. And then flicks it over himself. Finds it on his left foot. And what a goal that is by Lance Georgi. And like he has no speed. There's no way he has that little speed. Tunjov now. Good stuff by Tunjov. Nishimura gives right back to him. Hit it, Tunjov. Hit it, Tunjov. Hit it, Tunjov. Let's go, man. I don't know why. He has no more stamina. He did nothing. Like, he just... I don't even care. It's in the back of the net. Nishimura gives one touch right outside the box. Like, yeah, you're giving them all these free kicks. Me, I could actually score a free kick, and you don't give it to me. Harvey Elliott. Go, Roman Scott. Go, Roman Scott. Go, Roman Scott. Get in there, Danny. Get in there, Danny. Get in there, Danny. It's going to find Georgi Tunjov. What a goal by Tunjov. Did he need to make it that, like, that good? Like, he could have just scored a simple header, but no. He scores an overhead kick. Roman Scott with a fantastic cross. Georgi Tunjov, not only can he score long shots from outside the box, he can score that too. What a goal by Georgi Tunjov. Did he need to do that? Oh my god, what a goal by Tunjov. This game has been nothing for me. And Tunjov with a great overhead kick. And it's 1-1. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, let me know what you guys actually think the goal of the season is actually going to be. You can let me know by liking the comments. I'm going to be putting 1 through 4, 1 through 5, however many we actually have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.